All right, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jarice back at it with another episode of
Real talk.
And today we got to talk about Derrick Jaxn cheating on his wife.
What?
I know, right? Say it ain't so. Derrick Jaxn cheated on his wife, even though a lot of females was acting like he was the perfect black man, but that's neither here nor there. So Derrick Jaxn decided to finally speak out against the allegations put against him in a video with his official wife. This is her. And he basically explains his side of the story and what happened and all that good jazz. So without further ado, let's play the video.
What's going on, guys? Derrick Jaxn here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Danae, and we just wanted to...
All right, and before I go on, she could have definitely got more presentable than this. I mean, she's got the wool cap, Jiffy Pop bag looking thing, no makeup, and it looks like she ain't even wearing a bra.
Oh my God!
But anyway,
address a couple of things. We understand that some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by a marriage that I completely failed. And I would say it just started around August, maybe September of last year. But, a lot has been said already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true. Some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women.
Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women. Who knew? Who could have seen it coming?
Outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing.
Oh my God!
Bruh, you did the whole nine.
And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with.
Yeah, see, me personally, I don't care about that, but it's like once you get to the other stuff he talked about, then we got a problem.
But without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out, definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took, and definitely not in alignment with the biblical standard of what it means to be faithful, which is the standard that I'm going by now. Now, I'm saying this publicly, not because I'm, married to you guys. First and foremost, I'm accountable to God. Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. All
right, stop the show right there. All right, you're saying this publicly because you have a brand built on being the quote-unquote perfect black man. I mean, you're always talking about being faithful and not cheating, not being promiscuous. If you're in a relationship, you need to be monogamous, yada, yada, yada. It is what it is. I mean, your brand, your $1 million plus brand, which you've sold multiple books, given seminars, I think you even made a game, is, built off the principle of monogamy and being faithful and loyal, yada, yada, yada. Just the usual simp talking points. But, I mean, hey, I ain't gonna knock the hustle. I'm just mad I didn't think of it first.
Already told her literally everything. I've given her basically a roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it. But now that it's been...
Bruh, what? That seems a little extreme. Like, you've literally let her know in the past 12 years, well, that, is when you got married 12 years ago. Like, every single female you've talked to. Like, I can't even remember every single female I've talked to, but okay.
Made so public, it's important that I first off let you guys know I do not stand by those actions. I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. And then secondly, I know that I cannot build a platform preaching certain things, preaching against certain things, and then in my real life live contrary to that.
Too late, bro. It's too late. Where's T.I. and Justin Timberlake when you need them, god damn it. Oh, man.
Any amount of time or any length of time to any extent and think that I can't be held accountable. You know, the same way that I preach, you know, men and women in this situation need to face consequences of their actions, deserve to be held accountable. Guess what? Derrick Jaxn's no exemption. He's not exempt from that. I'm also not a victim. Nobody made me do this. She didn't make me or push me to do it. The next person didn't make me. No friend influenced me. It don't matter how I was raised and what trauma, whatever. Look, I made decisions. I made a series of decisions that I got to account for. There's
No, Derrick, you're the product of a single mother. So, being the fact that, you know, you're a product of a single mother, you were forced to cheat by all these young, beautiful women that you were encountering when you were giving your seminars and your book signings and things like that. It wasn't your fault, Derrick. It was the beautiful women's fault for being beautiful.
no excuse or justification. I've already made that bet and have had to lie in it. And now we're finally getting on to the other side personally in our own healing, in our own marital oneness. And now this is being made public to you guys. So we're bringing that forth to you guys to let you know where we're at with that. But did you want to say anything?
Yes, so I do want to just add that I agree with what he just said. There is no justification for bringing other women into our marriage on any level. And it was unacceptable. And it's not something that I tolerate.
I don't know why, but she just looks lazy. Like she just lay around the house and just nap all day. I mean, she can't be too lazy because I think they got kids together. But I mean, I guess being a stay-at-home mom, I don't know. She just looks like she doesn't do much besides tend to the kids and I guess clean and cook.
Or that we tolerate moving forward. And when I've been flooded again with messages and these things and about, you know, I need to leave or why haven't I left? And the answer is, when I found out about it, I left. I did not hesitate or waste time to do so. And I stayed gone. No matter how many times he came, I stayed gone. And
no matter how many times he came, huh? All right, that's how you got all them kids. Yeah, I like where this is going.
Stood firm on, I am not coming back. And I did not come back until I seen a shift and a change in his mentality, in how he carried himself, in how he presented himself.
Derrick is thinking about all them bitches. All them bitches he done fucked over the years. It's like, damn. Taquisha, Sharonda, Latoya. Damn.
And conversations that we were able to have that we had never been able to have in just 12 years of knowing each other. And when we were able to have these dialogues, said, okay, Lord, this is something that you've had your hand on. And this was with me being completely removed from his life. And him pursuing God, continuing to pursue God, and continuing to eliminate these things that led up to the catastrophe that you guys are seeing for the first time. So there's nothing out there right now that is information that I don't already know about or haven't known about. And so this is not something that is new. We have moved forward from it. We have gotten counsel.
Like, oh, so he been cheating. Oh, man, he been cheating on you. Alright, cool, bet.
For it and continue to do so. He is still continuing to pursue God and continuing to seek guidance and wise counsel from men of God. And that is what I needed for the continuation of me being present in this marriage and to stand by his side. So today, where I'm at is at peace, and I proudly stand by his.
I like how my where I got the fucking green screen placed in OBS just make it look like I'm looking at her titties. Like if you look at it, it's just like it just looks like I'm just looking at them titties. Oh god, that's horrible. If I just sit there like this the entire video, like yeah, I'm just
side, and I have no hesitation. I have no hurt, no shame about that. And it's only because of the grace of God and the mercy of God. And we have already turned a new chapter in this story.
Oh no.
We are continuing to move forward, and we are just now sharing that with you.
Okay, I promise, guys. I'm actually just looking at my second monitor. Oh God.
And I forgave him, and most importantly, God has first forgiven him, and I also forgive the others as well. And with that, we are free and moving forward. So absolutely, that's all I have.
Yeah. And I get it. Some of y'all, like, this may come as a huge shock, probably a huge...
No, not at all. This is not a shock at all.
Huge disappointment.
No.
Let a lot of you down.
No.
You know, if you've had a perspective shift on who Derrick is, hopefully...
Not really.
It's away from anything remotely close to perfection, and it's simply that, you know, I am a human.
All right, so I knew the videos you gave off this persona of perfection, but in real life, I'm not naive enough to know if a man, you know, puts out a message that a majority of women in today's modern age like and gravitate towards, they're gonna throw themselves at you because, I mean, let's just keep it 100. Like, he's like 6 foot tall. He puts out the message of simping and, you know, pandering to women. He's made a lot of money off his books and seminars, and I guess he's famous. He has notoriety, and you put all those things together. Oh, and don't forget, he's in pretty good shape, at like physically speaking. So it is what it is. So you put all those things together, and of course, women are going to be throwing themselves at him. But I'm not naive enough to think that a man who has reached the level of success as Derrick Jaxn, if he has 8s, 9s, 10s throwing themselves at him, he's going to be completely monogamous to his average at best looking wife. I'm not that naive.
And that does not justify.
And this was before I even knew what the wife looked like. I mean, just putting that out there.
By anything that I did, but I don't want anybody out there to be putting me on a pedestal. If you did, and I hate that you did that. Maybe I gave you cause for that, and I apologize if I did. For those who are saying, Derrick, I don't want to ever listen to you again, it's totally understandable.
I never listened to you to begin with.
I appreciate you while I had your support and helping me get the message out about healing and healthy relationships to so many people who needed it, myself included. And for those who are going to continue to support, man, I appreciate you like never before, because I know it's not going to be easy going forward, at least for a little while.
No, with some, they'll, you know, you have your stands, I'm sure.
While so many things are still fresh and attached to my name. But for everybody out there, if you get nothing else from what I've ever said over the last 9 years or right here in this video, please get this. Nothing is right until it is right with God. Mm-hmm. Nothing works until it comes into alignment with biblical standard of how God told us to do things, especially when we're talking about a marital, spiritual covenant. Yes. You know, you cannot do this by your own understanding, your own intelligence, your own willpower, your own values. You have to have the grace of God. To break free from certain things, to stay away from certain things, to not operate from your lowest self, whatever it may be. And it's because it's really only by God's grace that we're even able to be here on this video, holding hands.
Only God.
Well, like a year ago, 7, 8 months ago.
Only God. So I ain't even gonna go there.
I couldn't see this happening. I thought it was over, and I already had begun establishing my relationship with God. But that's the fruit of bringing things in alignment with God, and the mess that's been made, the mess that's now being made public from last year and years past.
And notice they've been holding hands the entire video. I'm sorry, I'm not a hand-holdy guy. Like, for the most part, I mean, there'll be like certain times where I'll want to hold a chick's hand, but like anything over like 5 minutes is just a little bit too much for me. I'm sorry, it is what it is.
That's a result of getting out of alignment with doing things God's way. So that's where I stand. That's where we stand. And again, we appreciate you guys, and we'll see you soon. Peace.
Oh no. Oh no. Hi, Derrick. You done goofed. I mean, I saw this coming. I was amazed it took 9 years for it to be brought to the level of attention that it's been receiving over the past day and some change, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm telling you, like, you can't have a dude who's physically attractive, money, and notoriety. Like, he can't have all these things and have women throwing themselves at him and him not slip up. Like, it's not gonna happen. He's a guy. I'm a guy. I know what it is. Like, that's the one good thing about average dudes. If we gonna keep it 100, like, you ain't gotta worry about us doing that too much, cause at the end of the day, an average dude like me, we actually gotta put in work. I mean, shit, bitches was throwing pussy at that nigga like fucking Tom Brady. Like, shit, nigga. Like, shit, and that nigga just over there just bow. I mean, it is what it is. It's like, come on now. Like, this shit ain't rocket science. Bitches throwing pussy, that nigga's over there just ready. Like, come on now. It is what it is. So, I mean, I ain't mad at the dude. I ain't knocking him. I'm just saying, for as long as you preached about monogamy and loyalty and faithfulness, it's like you just hoped it wouldn't happen. But as a man, I mean, you got to be honest with male and female nature. It was only a matter of time, bro. So I wish him the best. I mean, it looks like him and his wife are getting back on track like they should be, and yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. But that's all I gotta say for this one. Shit, drop a like, comment, share. Oh man, and with that, it's been your boy Jarice, and I'm out.